Good girl, Faith. Come here, good girl. Good dog. That's a good dog. Is there another one there? Let's go, fetch it up. Here. Here. Good girl. Yeah, this is, no doubt, that's Terry Jr. That is awesome. We had no luck at all on the first one. We haven't gone anywhere on this one already and just found a buck that Dad passed 3 times this year. What do you think about that? She's like, I think I deserve a treat. You don't have one on you. I'm sorry, let me get home. I'll give you one when we get home. All right, let's go. Let's go work some more. Come on.
Finding these sheds in February of 2023 was a great way to kick off our season. But this story actually began long before that. Back in 2019, my dad Terry shot a buck we named Terry. This hunt would eventually pave the way to a 2-year adventure with another buck on that same farm we later named Terry Jr.
Buck under a tree, Ty. I think it's Terry.
First hunt of the year. First out.
Oh, Terry's going home with Terry.
While celebrating my dad's unforgettable early season hunt for Terry back in 2019, little did we know that would spark another story just a short 2 years later. Fast forward to 2021, we started getting pictures of another buck using that same ridge that had the exact same characteristics as Terry had rack-wise, especially his left G2, how it swept away from his main beam. This is how Terry Jr. got his name. It really made me wonder if it was his offspring. That fall, I had my first close encounter with him on November 7th, which just happened to be my birthday.
That's either, I'm not sure if he's 3 or 4. Terry Jr. Dad killed a buck. I mean, a spitting image of that deer. He's got it as a left 2, kicks out. Dad killed a 6.5-year-old named Terry up on the same farm 2 years ago. And I swear that's like the exact same buck. They look identical. But boy, he walked through every lane in this stand.
That would be the one and only encounter we had with Terry Jr. in 2021. We did get a lot of pictures of him late season, and I was fortunate enough to pick up one of his sheds, so we knew he made it through. That following year in 2022, I was excited to see he had made a great jump. He was actually summering on a farm about a half-mile away using an eagle seed bean plot that we had planted that spring. I knew eventually he would go back to the other farm for the rut in October and stay there till the end of the season. Like clockwork, he showed back up, and we had 3 close encounters with him, all while I was filming my dad. We knew he was only 4.5 at the time, so he would get 1 more year to see what he would turn into.
That's Terry Jr., so I'm gonna have to let him walk. He's only 4. Hopefully I won't run into him next year, but they're definitely up and moving, so that's good. Terry Jr. come back up. Beautiful buck. I tell you what, if they don't get your blood flowing, you just need to stay home.
Well, our year begins here, but we're getting ready to frost seed. I had some standing corn and standing beans left, and before I cut these beans, before I go in here and brush hog the rest of the corn and the rest of the beans, I want to put down some frost seed, some clover in. I've got the Eagle Seed Clover Keeper, which is a perennial, which this is going to be brand new, and it should be I've used this seed quite a few times, and it's just creates an awesome clover plot. So. Man, I'm sweating my butt off. You can see I got a little bit of grassy from weed eating, but the food plot is ready.
For some reason unknown, Terry Jr. changed his pattern in the summer of 2023. I did not get any pictures of him throughout the whole summer and was honestly a little worried that something might have happened to him. But it's amazing how things always work out, because that gave me an opportunity to get out with my son Hunter on opening day of archery season. He connected on an awesome 5-year-old over the same food plot that Terry Jr. had summered in the previous 2 years.
Alright, my first time in the tree. This is archery season here. We're on the edge of the standing cornfield here. They haven't harvested it yet. And the deer have been using the edge. You can see that they've been tearing up the edge of it about 20 yards out. And, which is perfect for me, because now I got like a great 20-25 yard window to shoot through.
One of the reasons I love hunting this farm early, and really throughout the whole season, is because it has everything a whitetail needs to grow big. Every year the farmer usually is rotating crops between soybeans and corn, and along with that, it has a big creek that runs through the middle of it right down this big draw that has plenty of cover. So between the crop fields and the acorn crops, there's always plenty of food to keep the deer on there all year long.
Man, it's been an action-packed morning. Just had a little spike come through here. And then not too far beyond it was a big 5-year-old hunting. Any other day, any other year, I would have killed that deer. But I'm after one specific buck. So, definitely worth waking up.
After having this encounter with a non-typical, I got home and showed my daughter Alexa the footage, and right away she was ready to go get in the stand. He had been showing up pretty regular on the edge of that cornfield, so we knew we had a good opportunity if we would stay after him. A short 3 hunts later, she was wrapping her hands around his antlers. And this also inspired me to get out there and hopefully get my dad or myself a crack at Terry Jr.
Oh my gosh. Might get blood on these new bands, dude. Oh,
Yeah.
that is so cool.
Look how palmated that side is.
Uh-huh.
And how to love this.
Yeah, for real.
Dude, that is so crazy.
Wow.
Awesome. All right. Way to do it.
That's
Congratulations, baby.
Good job, man.
All right, so Hunter and I are down here in the hunting room trying to come up with a plan to hopefully get a crack at this buck, Terry Jr. He just showed up. I hadn't seen him all year. I mean, I assumed he was alive because I have his sheds from last year. And he's actually a 5-year-old, and he looks like he's put on quite a few inches. Pretty awesome 10-pointer. I actually passed him a couple years ago as a 3-year-old. Dad passed him a couple times last year as a 4-year-old, like 3 or 4. So Dad and I both kind of be hunting, going after him. But man, he looks pretty good. So we're going to try to come up with a plan here. He uses this big draw a lot, but late season they seem to feed a little more on this east end of this big field up top and work this valley up. But hopefully he'll work up this draw and we can kill him out of that stand. But if not, there's another one down here in the big valley that is a great cruising, kind of catching deer during the rut. It'd be a great spot to catch him, you know, looking for does. So I think it'll work. I mean, can we do it?
Mm-hmm.
Let's get him, buddy.
Just need him to get a little bit bigger. That would be money. We can catch him coming from the north, pick him up in here, draw. Alright, let's do this. Well, this is set number 3,675. We still haven't seen a deer, a shooter here in Missouri. At this point in the season, I just need some blind luck because I'm trying to be an expert about it, which obviously I'm not. It's not working out. No.
What started off as an extremely optimistic November quickly transitioned into a month filled with obstacles. We had not gotten a picture of Terry Jr. since October 7th, and we were starting to get a little worried that maybe he was no longer alive. We had a few other bucks on our hit list, so we decided to start going after them, but it seemed like every stand we got in, there was somewhere else, always just a morning, afternoon, or day away. One hunt we even had a shooter get chased by a dog right by our stand. We were trying to stay optimistic, but it was starting to feel like maybe it was just not going to happen. Finally, about the third week in November, Terry Jr. showed back up and our spirits were lifted once again. I decided to film Dad after him to see if he could maybe finish the story with Terry and Terry Jr.
That tree was right here. As soon as he took that step to the left, I was on him. But then that little buck blew. That screwed everything. He's the only one that left, and all the little bucks stayed. Gosh, I just can't buy this deer for nothing.
Could you not shoot him to the right of that tree?
Yeah, he was right here. I can't lean over that far. When he was walking this way, I thought that was it. It's over with. 17 yards. That's Terry Jr.
He busted us. That's the worst thing that could happen.
Just not meant to be.
Yeah, I'm starting to think that myself.
Damn. Unbelievable.
Now it's early December here in Missouri, and man, I gotta admit, my expectations and excitement level is at kind of an all-time low here. Been hunting super hard and just, for whatever reason, just can't seem to be at the right place at the right time. Definitely changes the game when you're hunting 5-year-old deer and older. But we're still after this buck called Terry Jr., which we haven't seen in a week on camera or anything. So the highs and lows of bow hunting. Right now I'm stuck in a low.
Well, it's December 20th. And we just got the tree here. Just getting everything set up. Oh yeah, that wind is perfect. I'm feeling pretty good about tonight. This could be it. Hunter has not been in this tree since last year when he killed White Knight. So if he'll bring me some luck, this seems to be his lucky tree. I think it's going down, buddy. I think it's going down tonight. Dude, he looks good. Holy cow, maybe. Dang, he's bigger than what I thought. But he's gonna be a giant. That was harder than I thought. Right there. There's Terry Jr. Got him. What a ride this season has been, dude. And finally, you're there with me in Hunter Stand where it went down last year on the White Knight. We just had a 4-year-old come in that we call Ridiculous, and he was nice. I was like, oh my gosh, maybe I was actually debating on it, and I'm like, okay, I know he's only 4, and we're watching him, and he started going to our left, and out of nowhere, I look up, and here comes Terry Jr. up the same way, and I'm like, are you I didn't even know what to say, but it looked perfect, didn't it? I mean, the shot looked money. The shot was, oh, my back is like wanting to see that right now. We did it. It's over, man. We got him.
Did you get him?
We got him.
All right.
Yep. We had ridiculous, probably 18 yards. We had that awesome 4-year-old come in, Ridiculous, which that's the first time I've got to see him on the hoof, and oh my gosh, he was very tempting. I mean, he looked really good, but he's going to be a giant next year. And it wasn't just a few minutes later, and Terry Jr. comes up right in behind him, and we were watching the 4-year-old, and Terry Jr. come out of nowhere, and
wow,
here comes the shakes.
Congratulations, man.
All right, we'll bring him by later, though. Love you.
All right, love you. So exciting. All right.
Bye-bye.
All right, love you. Bye.
Love you too. Bye. There he is, dude. There he is.
No way.
Man, look at that. Isn't that pretty? Oh, wow. This old dude's been on this farm and, oh, wow, man, he's big. Dude, he's bigger than what he looked. I mean, I knew he was nice, but wow. Look at that broadhead. That mega meat. Oh, Terry Jr. Wow, look at that. I mean, he really put it on from last year, Hunter. This right here, that tine right here is how he got his name. My dad killed a buck that we named Terry. Oddly enough, my dad's name's Terry. And he had this exact same G2 where it was kind of laid out. All, you know, from like a 3-year-old on, 3, 4, and 5. I actually passed this deer when he was 3. Back up over this ridge. Dad passed him like 4 times last year. And had 2 encounters with him just in the last 3 or 4 weeks. Ah, what a gorgeous buck.
Awesome, man. Congrats.
Ah, thanks for sticking it out with me, buddy. Love you, man. Ah, so thankful. Praise you, Lord.